Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're here in round 4 and we come up against the Bulldogs. I am playing with the 2021 lineup still, so they don't have their new recruits that they'll have for 2022, as it's still the off season and they're still making recruitments. So I thought I would just keep it with this lineup they have now. But we do have some changes to our lineup, as Olakawatu got suspended last game. And Jake Trbojevic is injured for a few games as well. So we see Jack Gajewski and Curtis Sirinen moving to the second row, with Schuster moving to lock. As we'll get underway here on this rainy evening at Brookie, as Lewis will kick off down to our right edge. Mr. Powell's going to take this first hit up, and he drops it. In that rainy weather, wet weather footy will do that to you. And the Doggies are straight on the front foot as they send it wide. Get it to Kotrick. 15 out now, and that's a great start for the Dogs. Exactly what they would have wanted as they shift it back to the middle. They got a great chance early here, and he goes straight, Dylan Napa. Can he crash over? We'll have to have a look in the bunker, but I do think he got there. Ref says no try, but there it is. Definitely plants that one down, and they'll get the green lights. Great start for the Doggies. Lewis looking to make it 6-0. So they get a quick head start there. And we are playing with the heritage jerseys this round. I thought something different, nice and early in the season, as we try to take advantage of the markers offside there, and we do. Again, with those jerseys, big shout out to Ray from Boost Your Biz. I'll leave a link to his website in the description. If you need any logos created, definitely hit him up. He also helped with the awesome transition graphic that you see with that Sea Eagles logo. So if you need anything done for yourself, definitely hit him up in an email or social media. I'm sure he'd be happy to help, as it's fifth here. And we are in their half. We give it to Schuster. He's playing in the middle of the field tonight instead of that back row position, as we're going to try and win momentum back, because the Doggies took absolutely all of it in those opening minutes. And we succeed in doing so. We force the error. Again, wet weather footy, it's going to happen. There's 1-1 for the knock-ons. Let's see what we can do with our scrum play here. Trbojevic, short to Parker. He's through the gap. Will he have the legs? Oh, it looked like he was going to get there, but he got ankle tapped. Desperate effort. And they definitely saved a 4-pointer. As they hold us up again, we went for that short play. As we go to Aloye now. He sends it wide. Sirinen playing in that right second row. As we look to play it back to the middle, we get it to Trbojevic, and there is another knock on. That one unforced. Just a miscommunication. Bit disorientated in our attack, as the Doggies will get let off the hook there, as they bring it out of their half. They play it to the middle, and Napa takes a hit up. They're going to be trying to win back the field position, as we did take it from them with that error, but not able to capitalise off that scrum, as now Saab from a kick return. Not too bad. He'll bring it back to around the 30. We got options both ways, but Fainu goes himself, tries to get those markers offside, as we give it to Schuster in the middle. See what he can do. Nothing wrong with having a ball player in that lock position. And that's a beautiful short ball to Tom Trbojevic, and he steps around the fullback. And what a combination. Kieran Foran and Tom Trbojevic. That was beautiful play. Tommy just came from an unseen position, busted the line, and there was only one to beat, which he certainly did, as Garrick will level this one up. Fast start here for both teams, even with the errors, as the Doggies will bring it out of their half. few gaps in our line, and that's a huge gap as Avarillo's through. Got the offload, and they'll get a 6 again call. It came off one of our boys, as they will get a fresh new set in our half. They play it through the middle. Numbers both ways, and they'll go back to the middle again with Hetherington taking a settler in the middle. They go right. One up here, but it might be enough to crash over. As they send it short on the line. Jackson, is he held up or is he crossed? We go back to the bunker again, and they do cross over for another drop down try, and they'll take a 6-point lead again. This was not going to be a walk in the park, and the doggies showing us that early. As off the restart they send it wide. They're not afraid to shift the ball there, as they're going to do well to put us in our own end. But not long left in this half if we can try and get some points on the board before leading into the break. As we call for an inside play with Turbo here. Does not bust the line. The Dogs have done really well to limit our set plays this half. As we play wide and we make the error. Just players getting in each other's way. And that's our second unforced error. As they're going to try and attack off the scrum. Looking for a 4-pointer before the break. Gets around one, but not past the fullback. They play short side and they throw it forward. That's a huge relief for us. And there you go, another unforced error, but this time for the doggies. As we do that scrum variation, as we get to Foran, and Foran shows the dummy. He won't have the pace, but he gets it to Garrick, and he's wrapped up 50 out. Parker scoots from dummy half, not making too many meters there. Gajeski finds a gap, trying to make up for his error earlier. There's only about 2 minutes left in this half. We play on the inside. There's a huge gap. Turbo's through. Gets the offload to Fainu. But he's wrapped up as well. The defence starting to crack for the Dogs. As we're slowly exposing their line. As Walker takes that one. And that's fifth and last. Last play for us in this half. We get it to Schuster. He's been a great third option when the halves are not in position to kick. But it's taken by Avarillo. And that will be the half. We are down at the break. Plenty to improve on. Just got to get those unforced errors out of our game. But we can definitely get back into this. Looking to hit first, as we do not fancy a 12-point deficit. That's Foran now. Plays short to Turbo. Trying to hit that same play that got us our first try. As we'll give this one to Foran. He'll put it on the toe. Just a shallow kick through the line. And he got the ball to DCE he was looking for. But it's intercepted by Flanagan there. And they're off the hook. But we do well to keep them at their own end. They do make their way back up the field though. And they throw a forward pass. And again, some unforced errors in this game. But we'll take it. As we get a scrum play now. Switch a direction to Parker. Parker goes for the gap. But he's held there, 40 out. We shift it to the middle. And Arsi Fainu takes that hit up. Got options both ways. As we'll send it to the middle. Inside play to Trebojevic. But that's Ben Trebojevic. On the inside. As we play to Foran. Foran looks for Parker. And again, Parker not able to bust the line. Only 20 out as we play short to Gajeski. But that'll be last, 15 out. Foreign now. Again puts it on the toe. And we got it back. But we turn it over. And that's a horrific fifth tackle option. Trying to emulate our last fifth tackle option. But to no avail there. As this is fifth for them now. This game definitely closer than I thought it would be. And that is yet another unforced error for the Dogs. And we look to hit back. We can't afford to let another opportunity be wasted. As DCE now plays to Baseka. Does a little switch play to Sirinen. As we're tackled on our own 40. We send it wide to Gajewski. He sends it to Parker. And we fail to break their line again. Garrick now from dummy half. Looking for space. Sends a short ball to Kepi. He's through. He had support on the inside. It was Manasi Fainu. But he didn't get the ball away. Paseka now. Gets it to Ben Trebojevic. Foreign. Short to Gajewski. And he won't have the pace to get that one-on-one with the fullback. But this is fifth now. Foreign. Puts the grubber in again. We've got support. And it's Ben Trebojevic. Not Tommy. But Ben goes in for his first try in this career mode. And it was off a beautiful kick from Foreign. Just took his own body to the line. And Ben Trebojevic followed behind him. And he'll get his first meat pie. Garrick looks to level this one yet again. We're in the business end now. 20 minutes left. And it is tied at 12 apiece. Paseka now. Sends it to Trebojevic and he gets absolutely pumped in that tackle. DCE. Short to Sirinen. He's wrapped up. That is fourth. And we're still in our own half. As DCE kicks from inside the 40. Does it have the angle? The bounce does not favour us. As that was still a beautiful kick as they've got to bring it out of their own end. But that really should have been a 40-20. But got unlucky with the bounce there. As they'll look to bring it out of their own end. It's one up now. As Flanagan takes that hit up. They send it back to the middle. Napa is tackled on his 30. And there's a huge gap there and Jackson straight through. That's fifth and last. We did keep him in their own half. But let's see how the kick return is. As Saab will field this one. Looking for the gaps. And he gets smothered in that tackle. Paseka now. Trying to bust the line. We call for the set play. Foreign. Flat to Parker. They've limited that play there as Parker hasn't gotten a line break, I don't believe, this game. And as I say that, he's through. He had Garrick. We tried to get that pass away, but it didn't come off. Foreign now. Puts the bomb up. And it's fielded nicely by Hopper. And he will be tackled in his own end. They try to get a line break through the middle. They go to the edges. As that's a nice step there by Dallin, and he's going to be taken straight over the sideline. And now we are in prime scoring opportunity. Saab now gets it to Parker. Quick hands to Foreign. He finds a gap. He won't have the pace, but he brings us up to the Dogs 20. There isn't long left. Do we go field goal or do we go for the try? Foreign is back, but we do have that play set up. As we go towards Parker. He can't bust the line. We play short. Send it to the middle. Tapau takes the tackle. We're right in front of the sticks. but no one's set up as DCE sends it on the inside to Ben Trebojevic. Foreign's in position. It's not DCE. As he's 15 out. Pressure on him, but he's cool, calm and collected. I have to say, I did not think the game would be this close. And that might be a hint of complacency, but we are up by 1. So we're going to try and hold on to this one and hopefully boot it down their end as Cade Cust finds a gap, catching the markers offside. It's never over in rugby league. We got to seal this one still as Ben Trebojevic takes the tackle. We have a play here on the left. Foreign. Short to Saab. He's tackled 50 out. That's 4th. Foreign sends it wide. That's a risky ball. And we send it yet again and Walker's through. He puts the chip over the top and he regathers. And Walker will go in the closing minutes of this game. And he puts this one to bed. With one more 4-pointer just before the siren. As Garrick will convert. And there you have it, closer than I thought. But we pick up the win over the Dogs nonetheless. As that was a very tight game. Kieran Foran, man of the match, well deserved. And if you're enjoying the series so far, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for round 5. I'll see you then.